Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and the few sisters out there. Unto this like foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. And just let it play.
What's going on, man? Y'all would believe that TV, man. Who we got?
YB Clap Gang. You know that?
Yeah. Man, why they call y'all YB Clap Gang, man?
Cause we clap niggas and we clap niggas. Yeah. It's our block. One way avenue. One way. Niggas know not to ride through here. Bro. A nigga come down the one way out. And that nigga the other way. The other way. Only one way out. To hell. This my girl, say less. All I gotta do is tell her. Over with. Say less. That's it.
Man, so who y'all ops is, man? I heard y'all ops.
Man, fuck Switch Gang. Fuck Micro Draco. Fuck BK. Yeah. Y'all want to real pop. We cut this shit. 2 up, 3 up, 4 up. Now the nigga on the floor up. Now the nigga straight dead up. Nigga. Yeah. Real clap. Fuck wrong with these niggas. Real clap. Finna be over with their ass. They know not to come on the one way. They know that. Niggas ain't getting money. Hey, this for Uncle Hank. Boy, you had that cigarette in your mouth for 2 years. I know that motherfucker stank. Get a new square, boy. Bitch ass nigga. Dirty ass nigga. Oh, hold on. Alright, nigga, I already said get the fuck on. Yeah, get your goofy ass on. What the fuck? Move around. Yeah, we serve high-end club. Our shit real pure cocaine. Premium. Y'all niggas ain't getting no money for real. That's the problem. Yeah, hey, I'll be right back, alright? Y'all niggas ain't like this.
Y'all get too much money. I ain't
We get into this shit on the floor with us. Last nigga I clapped, I took everything he had on. Left his ass waist.
God.
Motherfucking red leather.
Yeah, all y'all got y'all pipes on y'all, though?
Yeah, it's on my lap while I'm driving.
Oh, yeah, y'all
What
lit.
the fuck finna happen?
Y'all lit.
The black culture is the most degenerate, retarded. I'm trying to look for nice words. Stupid. I really, it's hard to fathom. Parody, not parody. Art, imitating life, whatever you want to call it. It's pathetic. And I didn't get to see the whole thing. I just saw a little bit of the clip, but now I'm looking at it. This is why the Yahweh Shem Yahshua have to smoke, you niggas. The Lord has to just start afresh. All right? This shit is out of control. Jake just need a hard reset. A hard reset is, you reset the whole entire computer. Nothing saved. Because whatever virus is on that computer, it might still linger. So you have to give it a hard reset. Well, our people need a hard reset. Niggas can't go in the kingdom of heaven. The nigga woman can't go to the kingdom of heaven. That behavior, like I said, comedy, not comedy, is just distasteful. I was watching a particular video of Felicia Rashad. For those who don't know, that's the woman that played Bill Cosby's wife. Fine, beautiful, beautiful woman. And she was on the Breakfast Club. And in the Breakfast Club, she was talking about the modern woman today. And how women just go to the mall and looking like, no, she said, sorry, not the mall, the college. And they look disgusting. They look like whores. And she was trying to be tasteful and I didn't see, but they were saying that they was attacking her on the comment board. And when they attack her in the comment board to make her feel like, every old head that comes up, it was mentioning, it was one woman, I forgot her name, Reva. She's good. She's good with that correcting women thing. She look young, but she's not. She also mentioned NDRE. A lot of celebrity women that see the modern day woman today and distasteful, disgusting, vile little creatures that they have become. This is what's being mothers to the next generation. Now all these this is what the apostles always say: stay away from them, stay away from these type of women, because they're not right in the head. All these women are wearing spandex, like they go working out, they in yoga and shit. All they do is showing their shape. They look stink, they act stink, they act like fucking bitches. And bitches that you're not even want to be around. This is not attractive, this is nothing. This is what's pushing the modern, and what the scripture says about the ancient women. Matter of fact, let me get, like I said, I had it on deck. Get this out the way. Deuteronomy 28 and 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which will not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground, for delicacy and tenderness. And look up the word delicacy. Delicacy is the Hebrew word igan. Igan. To be soft, be delicate, be dainty. To be delicate, to be of dainty in habit, be pampered, to be happy about, to take exquisite delight, to make merry over, make sport of. So to be soft, all right? The modern woman today is not soft. She's the opposite of soft. It says in tenderness, right? Tenderness, the Hebrew word is rakah. Tenderness, delights of a woman. Let's see what this, let me break this word down. Definition. Delicacy, same word. It says firmness of interference of texture of structure. That's not what we want. No, that's none of it. Let's talk about sick, frailness. No. Let's look up, let me go to the etymon. Even though it means the same thing, I just want to it's sad, like, when you look at it, something that's supposed to be soft and beautiful, there it is. So the etymon for this word is delightfulness, fashionist, the quality of being addicted to sensual pleasure. A sensual pleasure. From delicate, abstract suffix meaning fine food, dainty, viad. Just go to the meaning: firmness, softness, tender, loveliness. Oh, that of weakness of constitution from, and it tells you the date. So a woman is supposed to carry herself in a woman's power is in her femininity. All right. So it says, I'm gonna read again: the tender and delicate woman among you, which will not pre-adventure set the sole of her foot upon the ground, for delicacy and tenderness. So the ancient woman knew their feminine power. All right, they embraced it. They attended to it. It says, her eye shall be evil towards her husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter. Now, when you go into this is the curses, and this is what was going to take place in the future, and this is a curse that is heavy on our people. The men showing no brotherly love towards one another, the women being adverse to her man. Okay, so the modern women of today are livid to that curse. Then you add feminist, the feminist movement, and it took a toll on, women in general, but it took a heavier toll on the quote unquote black woman. This is why the black woman is not the most desirable woman on the planet Earth. Okay? She's desired for her body, but that's where it ends. And that's all they know how to do is just twerk, shake their ass, because they got shapes, but that was a masculine. That whole scene right there was just all masculinity. All right, who wants to deal with that? Like I said, it could be most likely it's a parody, but we see so much of this shit. It's not even funny no more. It's not funny no more. This is a fucking disease. This is a sickness. They're all carrying guns. So you supposed to see her as a woman, or you gonna see her as a nigga, another man. You're gonna see that as another man. So you're gonna treat her like another man. We are truly living in the last days. This is some confusion ass shit. All right, I ain't gonna make this too long. It says, Sirach 26. I'll start at 8. A drunken woman and gat abroad cause great anger. She would not cover her own shame. And that's why we see these women, they would high on some bullshit. Right? It's not just liquor. But if you ever see a woman that can't hold a liquor, that's the most disgusting act. That shit is not enticing. It's not attractive. Oh, that's what Felicia Rashad was saying too. He said she talked to Charlemagne. Charlemagne's a weirdo anyway. They're all about the agenda of today. But when she brought it up and basically said that women should be like the scripture says, modest apparel. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. I know it's Timothy's. No, I'm saying modest, right? Modest. I put it. I'm sorry. I put the whole thing. I'm not a good speller, so forgive me. Not pill. Let me just go into this. It's a long shot. I know what I'm looking for. A modest. Let's go like this. First Timothy's, I think it's 12 and 12. I have to teach. No, gotta go up a little bit. There it is. Oh, damn, I was really wrong. Anyway, First Timothy's 1 and 8. In like manner also, the women adorn themselves in modest apparel with shamefacedness, sobriety, not with broidered hair or gold or pearls or costly array. So modest apparel is what? Cover it up. So Charlemagne was say, I grew up with Method Man, with the line said, when I'm locked up, you wear 3/4 on clothing, never showing off your stuff, boo. So he'd bring that up. And, she kind of agreed, but that's when the women attacked Felicia Rashad for. Because she's old school. And the way this woman acts, she that old school mindset, no matter how her age is, she looks delicate. Even if she was acting, even in her acting career, she was always showed a positive outlook how women is supposed to be. So she's coming against the modern day woman, and they have a problem with that. But which becoming women professing godliness with good works, that the women learn in silence with all subjection. And that's how women are supposed to be. Not loud, obnoxious, like they was presenting themselves with that. Acting like a straight up grown nigga. All right? Look how they dress. Look how they acting. There's nothing attractive about that. Even the I remember, what was that Apache song, Gangsta Bitch. It came out 94, maybe? And that song was off. Because no man really wanna, but women back then, that was a rarity. But the majority of them now, they all look passive aggressive. That is not becoming of a lady. That's not becoming of a woman, period. You want to act like a nigga, well, guess what? You're going to get treated like a nigga. Acting or not. You are going to get treated like a nigga. And all you nigga women that got a problem with these videos and all this other stuff, I'll say this much. When the Chinese, the East Indian, the Africans, hey, even Zaddy that you love so much, turns on you, rape you, harm you, because what they seen on music videos, what they heard of, who's right now, a lot of them are in disguise, and when they hurt you, that same energy that you had of talking shit to your man, like you don't need a man, I hope you have that same energy in that day. All right? Because the average American man, weak, feeble, would tolerate your shit. But these other nations, they're not going to tolerate that behavior. They will harm you in such a way you're going to be brought back to your femininity and won't even matter then. You are in the greatest, you put yourself in the most engraved position in history. That's why Isaiah 32:9 states the way it states. Rise up, you women that are at ease. Because you've been, in order to present yourself like this, you're at ease. Nobody's going to come around. You got your guns, real, fake, whatever. Nobody's going to come around that. But when you have people that's going to match your energy, and they're not going to show no mercy, you're going to be crying. And nobody's going to hear it. Nobody's going to hear it. Let me go back to this so I can be finished. So that says, back to Sirach 26 and 9 now. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. That's what the majority of those women had cum brothers in their eyes. All right? Look it up. It says, if thy daughter be shameless, this is for all you so-called daddy's girl. All right? You let your little girl get away with damn near everything. It's like, oh, she's my apple, my eye. You spoil her. You do all this shit. You did a horrible job. You're no different from those that raised those monsters there. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing the projects of monsters. Keep her straightly. So your job was to make sure she don't fall into temptation of the streets. All right? A lot of men, we always say, if you're going to deal with a woman, make sure she have a father in her life. Well, you got to examine that father and what the hell he been putting in that little girl's mind. Because a lot of these men would raise their daughters as straight up men. And this is that's the product that we just seen. It says, least she abused herself through much liberty. And that's what we seen. And majority of those women don't have no fathers in their life. Well, a real father, a real man. All right. Watch over them with an impudent eye and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain. Meaning what? What she's going to say says, and drink of every water near her by every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. And it means what it means. She's going to open her legs to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. And in this case, every man and woman. All right? This is the lost generation. This is a lost generation of people, man. Everything's a joke and not a good joke. The grace of a wife is the light of her husband. Her let me jump down real quick. Hold on, let me see something right here. I skipped something. I knew it. Because that doesn't exist when I'm... Where is it? Slovakia. Oh, there it is. There it is, 25. I just want to go to the point. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. So these are women, they straight up bitches, yo. They're pretending to be bitches. They acting like bitches. That ratchet culture. They're immersed with it. All right. They become of the product. None of these, some of them may be mothers. All of this display is the modern day woman. This is why these women like this is not going to make it. Point blank, period. All right. Hey, Isaiah 32:9, rise up, you women that are at ease. All right. They're not, this is disgusting, man. Vile, bro. Vile behavior. And loud, obnoxious, and ugh. This is why we got to stay away from that type of breed. So with that being said, shalom to the elected nations or shalom.